The simplest compiler directive is the region directive. It is the only compiler directive that doesn't actually have any effect upon the compilation process. You could even argue that the region directive isn't a true compiler directive, because its only purpose is to help organize your code. To begin this lesson, open the Mathland project from your sample files folder. And open the code behind file of primes.aspx. This is the code that you used to test multi-threading in Lesson 310. There's a lot of code here doing a lot of different things. It could make it easier to work with if you split it into regions. First, collapse the code to definitions by clicking Edit, Outlining, Collapse to Definitions. If the outlining options are not visible, you must enable Expert Settings mode. To do this, click Tools, Settings, Expert Settings. After enabling Expert Settings, the outlining options will appear in the Edit menu. This view is easier to work with, as it allows you to expand only the code that you want. But by adding regions, you can create your own collapsible groups. Add the following code just before the page load event handler. Hash region event handlers and properties. This code is used to begin a region. Now end the region by adding the following code after the end of the button calculate primes click event handler. Hash end region. Now that you've defined your region, collapse it by clicking the minus sign next to the hash region line. Now all of the event handlers and properties are hidden away, allowing you to concentrate on the other methods. Add another new region now by adding the following code just before the calculate primes method. Hash region calculation methods. And end the region by adding a new line after the isNumberPrime method and typing hash end region. Now, just as you did for the event handlers and properties region, collapse the new region by clicking the minus sign immediately before calculation methods. Your code is now conveniently grouped to allow for quick access to the code that you are looking for. Close Visual Studio now, saving your changes if prompted. You've now completed Lesson 6.1. Create code regions with the region directive.